What's up, guys? You're listening to the DUDECAST. This is episode 14. 14! Holy shit, there's 14 episodes of this. Oh my god, this is a shit show. So today we're talking about... I'm joined by COASTY, by the way. Forgot to mention that.
Good afternoon, bitches.
Jesus Christ. So, today we're talking about the NFL 2021-2022 playoffs. And,
oh, yeah.
So the regular NFL season is almost over. We got 2 weeks left. This is week 17. We got one more week till the first ever historical week 18. And we got a lot of contenders and we got a lot of pretenders. So this ought to be interesting. So, you want to start things off?
How should we start this? How are we starting this?
Let's go by category. So AFC. Go from west to south, east to north. Let's start off with the AFC.
Alright, let's just wrap up the AFC West very quick here. Raiders and Broncos started out hot. They're both shit shows.
Yep.
Raiders currently a 9 seed in the AFC in the hunt. However, they're behind a Los Angeles team and a Miami team that are looking hot. Well, Los Angeles not so much, but that Miami team is hot as hell. If they can beat the Titans and the Patriots, they deserve that playoff spot. They've gone up +4 in the seeding in the past couple of weeks. So the Broncos and Raiders will just calm them out. Meanwhile, the LA Chargers are the most confusing team, maybe in the AFC.
Bro, I'm rooting for... I want the Chargers to do good. But it's just
kidding,
they got so much talent on that team. I want them to do good. It's just like... The thing about it, though, is that, like, 1 minute they look good, and then the next minute they're losing to they're getting their asses blown out by the Texans.
Yeah. Will they look like they're going to finish 10-7 this year? And their season's going to depend on the Dolphins and the Patriots, pretty much. Because the Chargers' last two are the Broncos and Raiders, obviously. Two not very outstanding foes right there. Two teams that have fallen apart. And let's just go right to the top of the AFC West currently. Once again, it's the Kansas City Chiefs who...
Boo. I remember when people used to like the Chiefs. Now everyone fucking hates them. It's crazy to think that was only 2 years ago?
3 years ago, yeah. Typically when a team absolutely dominates, people don't like them.
Alabama?
I know from experience. No kidding, fuck Alabama.
Yeah, fuck Alabama.
Week 17, Chiefs at Bengals. Bengals could beat the Chiefs, but I don't see it happening.
That should be a good game.
It will be a good game.
It should
Don't be surprised if Burrow throws for more than 400 yards at the Chiefs.
The Chiefs will win.
Ass blast for Bengals defense.
The Chiefs will win, but I think it will be close. I think the Bengals are going to put up a fight in that one, and I think Chiefs will probably win that one off a field goal, probably. I don't know. Honestly, I could maybe see Cincy squeaking out an upset. At the same time, though, I would not be shocked at all if they lost.
Well, the thing is, too, even if Cincy doesn't pull that upset off, Cincy is still number 1 in the AFC North. So, he doesn't really have that much play for here. For maybe playoff seeding over the Buffalo Bills, who are currently a 4 seed. And let's just bounce that to the AFC North. And let's talk about the Cleveland Browns for a second here.
Oh, God.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with this team, but high expectations and presentation from the Browns this season. Sent 8, last place in the division. Upcoming match against the Steelers. Loser of that will be in last place. 12 seed Browns, not a playoff contender.
Yeah, I don't know what...
performance last week.
You're cutting out horribly. But, like, the thing about the Browns is that, like, anytime they have, like, expectations put on them, they're instantly, like, not good. Like, I don't think anyone had any, like, I think some people, like, had some expectations for them last year, but, like, I think everyone kind of learned their lesson after 2019, because in 2019 everyone was like, oh, they got OBJ, oh my god, they're going to go to the Super Bowl. And then they had a losing record that year. And then, like, the year after that, everyone was kind of like, you know, they were kind of disappointing last year, so, I mean, whatever. But, like, and then 2020 came and they went fucking 11-5 and blew the Steelers out in the playoffs. And now they're 7-8. Like, what the fuck?
Last year played up the number 1 defense, but they have played terribly against tops this year.
Do you think it's Baker Mayfield?
I do, honestly, I do. Okay, Odell Beckham Jr., he's the problem. Odell Beckham Jr. scoring touchdown after touchdown out now. Jalen cannot run this properly.
Yeah, yeah. AFC wise, thinking Super Bowl here. God, probably the Chiefs. I guess, I don't know. Like, AFC is...
Let's get to the offer. Get to the first round of the playoffs here first before the Super Bowl.
Alright.
Anyways, continuing on in the AFC, I'll make this real quick. Ravens should have been better, got injured. And then we're going to bounce to the AFC South. Jonathan Taylor on the Colts, absolutely annihilating everyone's rush.
Oh my god, the Colts.
Including the Patriots.
The Colts. Can we talk about the Colts for a second? You want to talk about a scary team come playoff time?
Let me say one thing about the Indianapolis Colts really quick. I'm going to relate this to 2020 when the Baltimore Ravens, Tennessee Titans faced off. 2021 when the Baltimore Ravens and Tennessee Titans faced off in the wild card round. And the Ravens had Derrick Henry found out, absolutely shut him down, and the Titans' pass offense couldn't do anything. You force Carson Wentz to throw that football, the Colts do not have a good offense.
I mean,
you can manage to shut down Jonathan Taylor, and the Colts basically have no offense. It's going to be really hard behind the best offensive line in the NFL, but Carson Wentz has been at most average this year in his best games.
He looks better in Indy than he did in Philly, but that's just because I think Indy's probably the better team.
Yeah, he's also not getting constantly injured because he's behind the best line of football.
Oh, dude, seeing him run is, like, uncomfortable. Because I'm like, this dude's got ankles made out of glass.
Oh, yeah. And the other two teams in the AFC South are the Jaguars and Texans, yeah.
Oh, God. Poor...
Two eliminated teams. Jaguars going to have their second consecutive number 1 pick, it's looking like.
Yep. I feel bad for Trevor Lawrence.
And the Titans probably going to cause some damage in the playoffs because they're getting Derrick Henry back. And all their wide receivers are finally healthy.
They're getting Henry back like 4 of the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come playoff time? Oh, Jesus Christ, look out.
AFC East. This is currently a team that has 3 teams seeded in the playoffs. We got the 4-seeded Bills, 6-seeded Patriots, and 7-seeded Miami Dolphins. Dolphins, one of the hottest teams in football right now. 7 straight wins. Started the year 1-7. Became the first NFL team to lose 7 games and win 7 games in a row in the same season.
Yeah, how about them Finns?
They do have 2 tough contests coming up against the Titans and Patriots. And like I said about the Dolphins, you beat the Titans and Patriots, you deserve that spot. Patriots have a tendency to lose to the Miami Dolphins late in the season in Miami. Patriots' next game is against the Jaguars. They can clinch.
They can. This is true.
They can indeed clinch the 6th seed. At least the 6th seed, I mean. The playoffs. Sorry, the playoffs. They're 7 seeds. If they lose to the Jaguars, I don't think they deserve to make the playoffs in the first place. Patriots. Surprise of the year in the AFC is my question for you.
I don't know if I'd say they're the surprise of the year. I'd say that goes to Cincy. Fucking Cincy came out of nowhere and just like...
That is true. That is true. And then we have the number 1 seeded in the AFC East, Buffalo Bills, who finally got their shit together. Last 2 are against the Falcons, and I believe the Jets. Bills should finish the year out 11-6, still in the hunt for the 2 seed.
If Buffalo wins this week, they're automatically in, I think, right?
Yes, they are. They clinched the playoffs. Do not clinch the division, though.
Yeah. They need, I think they need the Chargers to lose, I think, in order for them to clinch the division. I think that's what I saw. I don't know.
I believe so.
They need either the Chargers or someone else to lose for them to...
In order to clinch the playoffs, yeah. Or if they win.
Or if they just win, yeah. Which
if the Patriots lose, the Bills, and the Patriots lose and the Bills win, the Bills do clinch the division.
Lane Neal
Anyways,
will
I'm
not
going
be
to
happy.
bounce this over the NFC.
Alright. Wait, who do you got going to the Super Bowl for the AFC?
That's for later.
Oh, okay. That's how we're doing this. Gotcha.
So, the NFC, first of all, I'm going to talk about the NFC South. The only real team that people thought would make the playoffs coming out of this division is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right.
Tom Brady on a roll early in the season kind of slowed down a little bit. Buccaneers currently the 4 seed in the stacked NFC playoff race. At 4, it was obvious from the get-go they were winning that division. Nobody else in the division even has a winning record. The Panthers' quarterback room has been a shit show this year.
God, the Panthers was upsetting. Like, the Panthers started off 3-0, and then they just shit the bed, like, completely. Falcons, I'm kind of shocked about them. At the same time, they're not very good. And then, trying to think, who the fuck else? Saints. They got Taysom Hill as quarterback. I mean, they're doing the best with what they got, but I mean, like, they only scored 9 points. Defense is good for the Saints. They shut out Tom Brady, but yeah, I mean, you can only do so much with Taysom Hill as your quarterback, and yeah, I mean, Bucks were gonna win that division easily, and then you got. You still there? Alright, we're back. We're back.
Are you gonna start again?
Yeah, I'm on. Okay. We had technical difficulties, it's fine.
Well, I was saying the Saints also have quarterback issues. You're not going to win with Ian Book starting. He's a rookie. He doesn't really know the playbook that well. Ian Book only puts up 9 points against the Miami defense. Saints defense is all right, like you said. The shutout of the Buccaneers. NFC East. So now the Cowboys division from the get-go.
God, it's fuck Dallas, dude. I hate Dallas.
The Eagles making some noise late with big wins over teams like Washington. The
Eagles are
look like they're either going to be the 6 or 7.
Eagles are surprisingly not horrible this year. Like, they're kind of surprising, not gonna lie. Jalen Hurts, bro. Jalen Hurts. Not to mention Gardner Minshew and his just that man fucks.
All the way down to the 11th seed in the NFC from the NFC East, the 6-9 Washington football team might be the big disappointment of the NFC this year. I understand that Chase Young has been hurt all year. Now, this is a team that had high expectations going in. People expected Taylor Heineke shock the world at quarterback, and he really didn't do just that. When your team struggles painfully in the red zone, they had an 0 for 4 in the game earlier this season. They're out there. The defense plays incredibly light, even with all the injuries.
Their defense is kind of a disappointment this year, not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Especially considering how it was last year. Disappointing.
And then the other NFC East team is the New York Giants. Not really much to talk about there.
Not much to talk about there.
Dumpster fire.
Mike Glennon is
NFC.
their star.
NFC West.
Oh God, the NFC West.
If you want to talk NFC West, work no further than the Seattle Seahawks coming in at 5-10 so far this year.
Yeah, my brother's not very happy about that, but he doesn't really care.
A lot of turmoil.
Russell Wilson. Do you think Wilson is gone after this year? Do you think Wilson plays for a new team next year?
It's Wilson's choice to be gone, but I don't think Wilson is gone. I think Pete Carroll is gone.
Because I know there was a lot of excitement for Bears fans in the offseason because we were like, oh my God, Russell Wilson is going to sign with the Bears. And then, like, seeing how the Seahawks were this year, it's like, okay, maybe that wasn't such a good idea because we probably would have not done that great.
I don't think guys traded Wilson to anyone this year.
Cutting out horribly. What?
I honestly don't think Seattle would have traded Wilson to anyone this year regardless. Especially not an NFC team.
But yeah, like, NFC West, 3 out of those 4 teams are in the playoffs, basically. Yep. Niners, could see them going.
Niners are a team that, when healthy, can make some noise in the playoffs.
Yes, but they're not going to the Super Bowl. Or who knows, maybe they will.
Maybe.
I mean, the fucking Jaguars beat the Bills.
Maybe.
And the Texans beat...
The biggest pretender.
My God. He's...
Be the biggest
God.
Maybe the biggest pretender in the
there
NFC.
You go.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah. Arizona has dropped 2 straight now. And they always do this towards the end of the season. Whenever they look good.
The last 7, they're 2-5.
Mm-hmm.
Because Arizona not looking too great heading into the playoffs. Lost their division lead to the LA Rams, who are likely going to division. Arizona, big game against Kansas City. In terms of the top,
his
Arizona
microphone is so bad.
They're still in the hunt for first place in their division.
Good for...
Arizona wins that game against the Cowboys. Still in the hunt for first place in that division.
I want
and
Arizona...
that moves the Cowboys down.
I want Arizona to win that game so bad.
I also want Arizona to win. It moves the Cowboys down to the 4 seed, I believe. And if in the case that the Cowboys do lose, and we have a confirmed number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yep. Don't want to fucking talk about it.
Speaking of number 1 seeds in the NFC.
Oh my God.
Let's go to the NFC North.
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about the dumpster fire of the year. Head coach Matt Nagy.
Yep. Packers win. Let's move on.
Easy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Sports analysis. No bias will be taken. Dumpster fire of the year. Head coach Matt Nagy.
Matt Nagy is... He plays Madden. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing because he's played Madden. We're going to pass...
Let's talk about the Detroit Lions for a second. In MCDC in Motor City, Dan Campbell my favorite coaches in the NFL, puts his heart into it, loves his players, loves his guys. Lions should have won a lot more games this year. A lot of games decided by single digits, by single scores.
The only
game decided by
undoing,
the longest field goal in NFL history.
the only undoing to the Detroit Lions is that they're just not lucky. They're very unlucky. They're like one of the most unlucky. They're like the most unluckiest team in the NFL.
They are indeed the most unlucky.
And it sucks too, because them being good would be so fun. I wouldn't even care. Like, these guys, like, I don't know. They have potential. Like, even though they've only won like 2 games, they have potential to be good. They have potential.
Yeah.
They're just unlucky.
Yeah. Anyways, Minnesota Vikings, really good offense, terrible defense. And a terrible defense can't win you anything.
Playoff
now
seeding.
we're going to talk about the team that might have the worst special teams in the NFL. Somehow Maurice Drayton stayed the special teams coordinator all year. And that is Wisconsin faithful Green Bay Packers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Given up the only punt return touchdown of the year to Jakeem Grant.
I think the special teams is great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Have fumbled away several punt and kick returns. Have allowed various 40 to 50-yard kick returns.
It's pretty great.
This is a team with the most missed field goals in the NFL.
Oh, Dragon Man, get out of here.
Most of those are because of the holding. The team is like the 2010 LA Chargers. Those Chargers missed the playoffs. Amazing
Bad
offense,
example.
amazing defense, worst special teams in the league. I mean, the kicking has gotten going recently in the past few weeks. Crosby hasn't missed in about 4 or 5 games, I believe. But the special teams is absolutely atrocious.
God, that Bengals game was so fun to watch in the worst way possible.
Was not fun to watch. It was not. It was infuriating.
It was the worst kicking game
on the screen. Somebody just win the game. They absolutely refused.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It was like the worst kicking game I have ever seen in my life, but it was so funny. It was so funny. I didn't want it to tie, and thank God it didn't, but the wrong team fucking won, damn it. Come on, Bengals. You gotta make the field goals, man. You gotta make those field goals. So does that take care of all the NFC?
That rounds up everything.
Alright.
So, my eyes, 7 versus 2 matchup in the AFC, right?
Right.
My eyes. Dolphins, unfortunately, drop game to the Titans, moves the Chargers up, beat the Patriots. 7 versus 2 matchup. We're looking at I believe it would be, indeed, the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans.
In the playoffs.
Now.
In the playoff matchup.
The playoffs.
Gotcha.
Now.
Patriots will win that.
Actually, here's what I think.
Alright.
The Patriots offense is struggling out by the Titans defense being bad enough. But Titans offense, I think it's enough to score points against that Patriots defense, who struggled handily against Jonathan Taylor, who is the best running backs in the league. Now they have to go against the best running back in the league. It's Derrick Henry in his return game, fully healthy.
I say Patriots pull some bullshit. They decide to be good again, and they hold Derrick Henry out, and they pull some bullshit magic out of their ass, and they eliminate the Titans, and Lanier is happy for another day.
I'm going to say final score, Titans 21, Patriots 17. That's for me. That's for me. Okay.
I got the Patriots.
6 seed and 3 seed. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. 6-3. For me, it's Patriots. Or not Patriots, Chiefs. Chargers, Bills.
Bills.
Now,
Hmm.
I'm also going to say the Bills. I don't think the Chargers are experienced enough to go into Buffalo in the cold.
However,
win a game
Buffalo
when
did
they're a warm weather team.
Buffalo did lose to Jacksonville this year. They only put up
It's a fluke loss.
They only put up 6 points against Jacksonville. The worst team
last week.
The worst team in the league.
Who was at one point a number 1 seed. AFC. They've also got a win over the Kansas City Chiefs this year.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was up with them. I don't know. The Bills. Bills right now. Bills are looking good, but I don't know if I can trust them in the playoffs. I don't know. I mean.
I can trust Buffalo against LA.
Oh yeah, if it's LA, yeah, okay, yeah, I got I don't trust LA.
Buffalo by at least 10. Buffalo 27-17. That's my prediction.
I got 21-14 Bills.
That leaves the 5-4 plus Cincinnati. Cincinnati just isn't good enough.
San Francisco?
Yet. They're just not good enough yet.
Wait.
Indianapolis and Cincinnati.
What?
Like the Bengals.
No, your microphone
Tigers,
is so shit right now. Colts. Okay, gotcha. I could see the Bengals getting eliminated in the first round. I'm going Colts. You're going with Bengals? I say Colts, but I think it's going to be a heartbreaker.
I'm going Indy.
I say it'll be a close game, but it's going to be a heartbreaker for Cincy. It's going to be a sad, painful loss. Like a missed field goal or something.
31-28 Indy. We're going to move on to the NFC.
Alright.
So the 7-2 map, the Cowboys are going to beat the living hell out of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I guess I will, yeah. Although, it would be nice.
I'm going with 38-10.
It would be nice if Philly kicked their ass, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Not going to happen. Dallas Cowboys, who I think do beat the Cardinals this week, ended up winning out with the 2 seed. They're going to beat the hell out of the Eagles. So that leaves, what does that leave? Buccaneers. Sorry, not Buccaneers. Niners and the Rams.
Rams.
The Niners are the one team I think the Rams don't want to face. However, I think they can get it done. Probably going to be lower scoring.
I think the Rams can pull that one out. It's going to be messy as fuck, but I think they could pull that one out, like squeak that one out. Like I'm talking like maybe like 30-24 probably.
I'm going to say Rams win this one 17-14. I'm going to go for a little low-scoring affair. Okay, next up, we have the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Easily.
Arizona's not going to be able to go to Tampa. No way.
Unless they pull some magic out of their ass.
Brady's going to torch that defense. Kyler Murray's going to torch the Bucs' terrible pass defense. Probably the tune. I'm going to say the Bucs win that game 41-31. Very high-scoring affair.
You say 41-31?
Yep.
That's pretty high.
Yep. So that leaves here. For you, it'd be Patriots versus Chiefs. For me, we're looking at who's playing the Chiefs here for me.
The
For me,
Titans.
it's the
Titans.
And for me, it's the Indianapolis Colts playing the Chiefs.
Oh. Well,
because the Patriots are the lowest seed for you. The Patriots Chiefs in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I would agree with that sentiment. Okay, so we're looking at
Lanier will not be happy.
No, he will not be. So we're looking at Colts Chiefs for me. So I'll say this. Colts are gonna put up a whole lot of points.
It's gonna be a close game.
A whole lot of points. You know who else is gonna put up a whole lot of points? Hottest offense in the league. The Chiefs are gonna win this one. I'm gonna say 35-31.
Yeah, that'll be a close game.
The noise is gonna be too much for Carson Wentz and the Colts. Alright, the other AFC matchup would be, for me, it's the Titans, the Buffalo Bills. Both of us. Ow.
I could see the Titans winning that.
I will say this. Buffalo has been a team that has proven to not play very good against Tennessee.
They do not play well against Tennessee.
However, last year, it was last year, or was also a team going into the playoffs that didn't play very good against Tennessee.
But they still beat them.
Baltimore. The hell out of Tennessee.
Yep.
I think Buffalo also beats the hell out of Tennessee, and we see an AFC Championship rematch. But before that, moving on to the NFC.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So this is what, Packers and Cowboys?
We're looking at Green Bay and Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
However, divisional round. Just now.
I hate the Packers.
Okay, let me say this. No Leonard Fournette. No Chris Godwin for Tampa Bay.
All I'll say is this. I fucking hate Green Bay with a passion, but I could see them beating Tampa in this situation. Tampa looks very formidable, but they also look dangerous. It's very hard to tell.
I don't think Tampa Bay is out. Okay.
Jesus Christ. You just stopped talking. No, there it is. I've never heard a word. I've never heard a worse mic in my life. Jesus.
Prox.
What?
God.
What?
Green Bay beats Tampa Bay.
There you
on
go.
The internet browser on my Xbox right now.
There you go. Now I can hear you.
That's what I got. Green Bay.
I have Green Bay
Tampa Bay this time.
beating Tampa Bay.
Back. Darius Smith is back. Jair Alexander is back. David Bakhtiari is the X factor. Tampa Bay's not going to be able to really get that pass rush off that they did last year when he had a torn ACL. Cool. Thanks, Lucas.
Lucas made an appearance on the DUDECAST.
DUDECAST. Anyways, Green Bay wins.
So that puts them in the NFC then, NFC Championship.
LA and Dallas.
That'd be a good game.
Quite frankly, I don't think the Cowboys stand a chance. I think that Cooper Kupp goes for over 150 yards against Trayvon Diggs.
That's a bold
I
prediction.
do. He finally exposes Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs leads the league in interceptions, yes. However, he cannot cover worth a hell a top-tier wide receiver. People will make the argument 2 plays in that game.
I apologize for the poor quality. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I guess Stafford beats Prescott, but I think it's going to be a lot closer. I say like 27-24 Rams.
Exactly my pick for it. AFC Championship game for the second year.
Okay, there you go. For the second year in a row, we got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I am going to make a bold prediction here and say that Kansas City's offense goes back into hibernation like it did in the beginning of the season. And
we got the same mind.
And the Bills, they want revenge. They want revenge for what happened last year. They don't want what happened last year to happen again this year. So I think they are going to ball out against Kansas City, and I think they are going to beat Kansas City in a close game. Say like 13-10, I think. 13-10, Bills win. Bills are going to the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, I also have the Kansas City offense scoring 10 points. However, Buffalo scores 35.
I don't see that happening.
Let's say Buffalo gets their revenge for getting blown out last year. Blows out the Kansas City Chiefs. Buffalo inserts themselves into the Super Bowl.
Big Dick Schmidt. Yes.
Now we have
the LA
Rams traveling to the coldest stadium in the NFL, the NFC Championship.
Packers are going to win this game.
36-28.
Probably not. The Packers will have control throughout the whole game. Maybe Rodgers will get hurt a little bit and he'll start playing bad, like a little towards the end, and the Rams are trying to make a comeback, but they end up falling short, and the Packers unconvincingly, just barely hanging in there, make it to the Super Bowl. And Aaron Rodgers walks into the Super Bowl with his stupid fucking haircut and his stupid fucking injured toe.
Like you're projecting a little there, pal. Let me say this. May eat my words, but I don't think Cooper Kupp is ready to be defended by Jair Alexander. I think he sticks with him the whole game. Rasul Douglas can hold his own against Odell Beckham Jr. We've seen Rasul Douglas against the Rams with that pick six. It jump-started this big chain of events. I'm going to say, just like last year in the playoffs, Green Bay is going to win this one by at least 2 possessions. I'm going to say Green Bay wins 35-24.
You think it's going to be a high score?
And enters the Super Bowl. Yes, I do think it's a high score.
I say 30-17. And then for Super Bowl, we got, for the first time ever, I believe, it's the Buffalo Bills versus the Green Bay Packers.
This is true. This is a first-time Super Bowl matchup.
Josh Allen versus Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is 100% winning that matchup.
I don't think that the Bills defense can keep up with Green Bay without Tre'Davious White. I do think that Josh Allen's going to dot up the defense and also run for over 50, 60 yards. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Green Bay wins this one 27-20.
Green Bay wins the Super Bowl. They keep Aaron Rodgers for the next 5 years.
Bold prediction there, pal. Green Bay wins the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers retires. Green Bay goes into a downward spiral.
And then Jordan Love. Jordan Love is your future.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then we get to see Justin Fields versus Jordan Love for the next how many years?
Um,
2 times a year.
So, we have the 2022 NFL season expertly predicted by 2 ESPN NFL analysts.
Yes. There you have it.
Only experts on the subject.
Yes. That is all for today. That is all we got. Packers are winning the Super Bowl.
Yes.
But as always,
Yes.
for everyone that knows me, fuck Green Bay. Let's go Bears. Thanks for listening.